Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, good morning. I'm Candace. Welcome back.
Today was the first day of school for our daughter, so
oh my gosh, yes. She was up like an hour before I set my alarm to wake her up. She was up before 5 a.m. to catch the bus for 6:30. So she was either A, excited, or B, nervous.
I think nervous. She's been acting a little weird the last few days.
She's a worrier, so she gets nervous and she worries about things.
Middle school's hard.
It is. She's so cute. Like, I got her schedule off the computer a few days ago and gave it to her class schedule, and she immediately messaged her two best friends to see if they had any classes together, and they don't. Well, they have band together, and that's it. So yeah, so she's probably nervous about not having her buds around her, you know.
Yeah.
So
I was definitely. I remember middle school. Middle school was terrifying for me. I didn't like middle school that much. I loved high school.
Yeah.
How did you like middle school?
Middle school and high school were fun. I had issues in elementary school. This one girl always terrorized me on the bus. She even spit in my hair one day. Like, she was just mean. But and then my brother got in trouble for not taking up for me.
What, your parents wanted your brother to beat the crap out of her or something?
I don't know.
All right. Anyway, enough of that. Hope Molly has a good day at school. We do have orders to pull, so let's get started. For Foxtrot, sold this guy. Oh no, I knocked my sign over. Sold this mask. We've had this forever.
Over a year.
Oh well, and look, we finally sold it for $13.74.
It's really cool. That's the one that talks, right?
Yeah. $13 You did a video
it's
demo.
It's a voice changer one.
You did a video demo of this, I think, huh?
We had two of them, so
okay.
It may be the other one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. At least that'll free up a little space for inventory. All right, pull this hat box out, and I think it's this hat right here. Yeah, this is it. That's a really cool Florida Gators hat. I don't like the Gators much, but yeah, look, oh, it's brand new with the tag.
Yeah.
Where did we get this?
Oh, gosh.
Is that a garage sale?
Yeah, we did.
Man, that's quite the find at a garage sale.
It's a cool hat.
It is. Look, even the interior. Look,
yeah, and I don't think that company's in business anymore, if I'm remembering correctly.
$39.99 plus ship for that. On One Bravo, sold a stereo for a car. This guy right here. This is meant to be used in like a classic car. It's meant to fit them. I think I paid $20 for this. 15 or 20. It wasn't like a $5 item. Sold it for $99.99 plus shipping on top. All right, 4B. We sold a doll right here, Melody, and her job is bottom of this thing's kind of messed up. Melody is a production assistant. She has her Tribune and her other stuff in there in her bag, and she's headed to work to go produce some shows or something, I guess.
Assists producing.
Yeah.
She did come originally with a coffee cup in her hand that is missing.
Oh.
So she's probably like running to get the coffee for her boss.
Okay, that's like that movie,
The Devil Wears Prada?
Yes. Okay, we made a whole backstory for Melody. And we sold Melody for $40.49. Candace helped me with this pull. This is a box of Brush Buddies.
It's like charcoal toothpaste or something. Yeah, teeth whitener.
Ultimate white charcoal powder. Oh, it's white charcoal powder. Okay. $12.99 plus shipping on top for these. All right, MU7. We sold some Estee Lauder. 107. This is it. One of these sold for $14.99 plus ship. And 5 Echo. I didn't even know Candace sold this thing. I was actually, or listed this thing. I was actually going to hang on to it and check it out and maybe play it or something. And next thing I know, I see a sold. Candace listed. I was packing most of the day yesterday. Candace was over here listing like a fiend, and next thing I know, we get this notification that comes in that this thing's sold. I'm like, how'd that sell? Because she never lists electronics. Usually, even if they're sealed, she won't.
That's not true. If they're sealed, that means they don't have to be tested.
So anyway, I hope this thing works out. And also, I saw some of y'all mention in the comments that this could be a Vero risk, and yeah, it definitely could be a Vero risk. Candace don't care.
I didn't know.
No, but
I'm like, well, honey bought it. I guess we could sell it.
Although you did do one thing right. Not actually, you did everything right. You listed
unbranded.
Yeah, you didn't put.
I never put Nintendo in there.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because there's two avenues they could nail you on. Number one is because clearly it's a fake Nintendo, right? Mini Nintendo thing. But the other way is they have 620 games on there. They didn't pay for none of it.
Yeah.
And some of it's abandonware, but some of it you do have to actually license to use. But anyway, we sold it. I don't recommend you necessarily do it. It's kind of a risky thing. I hope that works out well for whoever's buying it. For Delta, there might be something to this theory some people have about touching your inventory, because I'm telling y'all, I haven't touched this thing since I listed it. This is a signed Green Bay Packer jersey. I think a linebacker or something. I don't know who this guy was. But I was pulling another jersey out of that box yesterday, and I picked this up and put it down, which was the first time I had touched it in probably a year or something. And then it sold later on that day. There might be something to it. I did take an offer on it though. $75 plus shipping on top for this. And they said they are going to wear it to the game whenever they go. Apparently they are Packers fans. Most of y'all probably know about this already, but this is that not NES mini game. This is that mini game. It weighs over a pound in this box, and it's going to Alaska. So normally this would ship for $12.29. As long as your box can fit, which I did. I used my box resizer to cut it down just a bit. Sit y'all down here for a sec. Here we go. And now you just slide it into here. And we just saved $4, and we got some additional padding, and it's still the same class of postage. It's still priority mail. First round is packed. Let's do another one. Okay, so I made another mistake yesterday. I guess I know some resellers don't make very many mistakes. I make plenty.
I make like 99% of our mistakes are mine.
I make plenty. I made one yesterday, but it's her fault again.
What did I do? Oh, you bought something that I had?
Okay, so look. So here's the thing. Here's what happened.
Sorry, I didn't realize why you were asking me that.
Here's what happened. Here's what happened, okay?
I just found out.
So I get an offer. I get an offer for this thing for $10, and I'll put a picture of it up there, for $10. And I'm like, I don't remember us buying that. I don't remember listing that. But I tapped on it, and it was like 12 something originally. I'm like, well, hell, that thing looks kind of stupid. I want to get rid of it for $10. So I hit accept. And then I was like,
I'm dying.
and then it went to a screen that said pay now pay for your item. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God, I just bought this. So then I was like, do I want to be that guy that immediately messages and say, I bought this by accident? Like eBay, buyers do to us. So I'm like, screw it, and I just paid for it.
Alright, you can give it to me for my birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's freaking measuring spoons. That's funny.
So yeah, Anybody ever done something like that? That's how bad my mistakes are. All right, moving on. MU8. Right here. Sold this Nintendo Wii Motion Plus and Nunchuck for $22.99 plus shipping on top. Then 8 Echo. Forgot what I came back here for. Oh, now I remember. It's a bunch of hair dye. All right, finally got it. Make sure it has what I think it has in it. The good thing is I can just use this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. That's right. Sold 8 of those for $29.24 plus shipping on top. Alien drawer. We sold some of these Clinique cartridges, Clinique ID. All 3 of these sold for $14.99 plus ship. And 4DL, something we bought this past weekend. All that old computer gear. This numeric keypad, Targus, sold for how much? $9.99 plus ship. So that is everything that's going out today. Did want to show y'all this digital camera that I bought last week or 2 weeks ago maybe. Actually I have 2 of these, but we paid I think it was $15 for the pair, Candace, and then they had like a charger and a book or whatever, but we had 2 cameras.
That sounds about right.
That was at an estate sale. But anyway, I wanted to play around with it a little bit and actually see how good the photos were that it would take. So I actually bought this used external floppy drive. Just goes into USB. I already tested it. It works fine. I think I paid, this was very cheap. I think it was like $6 plus shipping. So I was skeptical if it was going to work, but no, it worked fine. So let's go ahead and do like a little practice shot here. So I'm going to get Candace to try out both of these cameras. Let's see how good it can be. We're just going to take a photo with each camera of this multimeter, and then we'll compare. I guess our camera's probably a couple years old. It's a Canon.
Let's just say modern technology versus late 90s.
Yeah, actually this camera came out in 2001. So,
oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
You lied?
No. There was another one that came out in like 97 or something. Mm-hmm. This is one of the later models.
Man, we've come a long way in 20 years, huh?
Yeah. So look, you're on camera mode, so that's good.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is just point and click. Take your lens cap off of it.
Yep, I remember them.
Okay. There you go.
Can I adjust the
But yeah, you can use this to menu up to minus or plus EV, and that'll adjust your exposure. You want to make it brighter or dimmer?
I got it.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Here, a little exposure compensation.
Did it do?
Did you press it?
Yeah.
Press it all the way. There you go. The half press just makes you, and then look, it's recording.
Oh, do I have to stay still while it's doing that?
No, you don't.
Oh.
it takes the image, it takes a picture, and then it has to write it to the disc.
Okay.
Okay, now take that same picture with the Canon M50 and let's see what it looks like. Okay. And then we will show you in just a minute like what the actual files look like here. Canon M50's turn. Writing.
That's crazy.
Okay, pop your disc out. You have to hold that thing down right there and then slide that over, and then your floppy.
My not floppy.
Yeah, right. And then put your floppy into your floppy drive.
Where's my drive? Oh.
Right there. And I'll pull up Finder and we'll take a look at the photo.
There's already one in there?
Yeah, eject it.
How do you do that? Oh.
Hit the button on the front.
This a button?
Uh-huh, that is a button.
I thought it was like a micro SD card. I was scared to push it.
When you press that, it said disk not ejected properly on my computer, like it does every time I take a SD card out. Okay, so we should see.
It was talking.
Yeah, it's. This is okay. Here we go. My what? Oh, here we go. And here is,
Hey, that's not half bad.
well, the problem comes in whenever you like really zoom in on it, because this image, the resolution of that camera is only 640 by 480. So, but yeah, you're right. And like back in the day, like if you were taking eBay photos, a photo is 640 by 480. Like if you just looked at it, you know, like that, I see a lot of eBay photos today that look like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not too bad. But then you compare it to the other camera, which I'll show now. Like there's not really much.
We'll do a side-by-side comparison.
You also got to realize too that back then computer monitors, like this is a 4K display right here, and this is a 1080 display. Computer monitors back then were like 1024 by 768 or so. So this resolution wouldn't have looked quite as bad as it does today, but it works still. That's amazing. The floppy is still good, and it worked, and it was a big deal to have.
I mean, that was better than I expected, honestly, that picture.
It's worse. I expected a little better, honestly.
Did
I
you?
did. Yeah.
Maybe it was the operator.
No, because the one I did a test picture a little while ago, and it came out the same, like similar. But yeah, that's all. That's it for today. We're gonna spend the rest of the day editing videos,
Listing.
doing some listings.
Sorority pins.
Yeah, Candace is working on sorority pins. I'm gonna have to bust out some more Batman cards in just a bit. But thanks for stopping by and joining us, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.